I wanted to do one that would make an impact. So I chose to do mine about North Korea and the abuses that go on in North Korea. In North Korea, they don't have the freedom that we do here, or that hardly anybody has. If they don't have a picture of their government leader, Kim Jong, in their house, they can get in trouble. They can even go to prison. The government actually does inspections, and they have to have a white cloth and clean it every morning. One man, a girl told of how her father used a newspaper to wipe up a spill, and on the newspaper it actually had a picture of him on it, and so he got sent to prison for using that newspaper. One lady spent 28 years in the North Korea prison and saw many abuses. Her name was Kim Hae-suk. She spoke at one of the UN side events. She told about people who she saw being starved to death and shot, among other things. Another girl who was 21, her name was Yeonmi Park. She made a statement, and I agree with, no humans deserve to be oppressed just because of their birthplace. She spoke at the One Young World Summit 2014 in Dublin. She spoke of how they're not free to sing, they're not free to say, or even wear what they want. They even have certain hairstyles that they can choose from. They can't even choose how to do their own hair. An online newspaper called The Guardian told about some of the atrocities that happened there, murder and torture that occurred by the government. One man named Joan Kwong, KWANG, told about how in the winter they couldn't bury the dead bodies of all the people that were murdered, so they were stored in a warehouse until the end of March. You can imagine what the bodies were like by the time they got there to bury them. No one deserves to have to live their life like this. He's now the director of No Chain for North Korea and the director of Human Rights Investigations for North Korea. The abuses of the government in North Korea are horrifying. To conclude, I would like to let you know 3 ways that you can help, according to Yeonmi Park. 1, she wants you to raise awareness about human crisis in North Korea, and that's one thing I'm trying to do with this speech. 2, help and support North Korea refugees. 3, petition China to stop repatriation. And I personally encourage you to do more research about North Korea and see what you can do to